Hey, happy Friday, everybody. Sean coming at you from High Level. So I had to get up early today because of all of the updates that have been released. I'm so excited. The team has done such a fantastic job. So here's what we're going to do. First of all, this one is kind of like a, I don't know, like a 4 release within one. But basically, we'll start with the top here in this video, and then I'll dive in subsequent videos to all of the sub items. So first of all, premium workflow actions are now live. Now, what in the world is a premium workflow action? So this is really the start of us trying to help you replace Zapier and with a couple of goals in mind. So one, we want to save you money if you're currently using Zapier, but two, we want to give you the capacity and ability to pass along these costs at a markup to your clients who are actually using all of these sort of what we're going to call premium workflow actions. And so think about things like Google Sheets integration, Slack integration, inbound webhooks, all of that are kind of the kickoff points for our premium workflow actions. So I'm going to dive in actually, and thanks to the dev team, I got a killer demo here to show you. So let's take a look at exactly what I'm talking about in a real life example, and we'll kind of go from there. So there is a cool help doc here, which I will link out, but let's just start off with, let's assume here for a second, I have this cool Excel worksheet, and then over here in High Level, I have this amazing workflow that's been built. So it's already got basically all of the premium, or several of the premium workflow actions already configured. So where do you find these things? And we'll go over this. So first you have to enable this in your agency account because it does cost money. But once you do that, you click here, you can see right up here at the top, here they are. And of course, there's an explanation now. The learn more here will link to that help doc, but don't worry, it won't be visible to your users. It'll just be visible to you, although your users will be able to use the premium workflow actions. Okay, so now that we got that out of the way, here's what we're gonna do. First, we're gonna have an inbound webhook. What's an inbound webhook? An inbound webhook is literally the ability to send data into High Level, and I'll show you how this works. But basically, you can see here that you got this, we get this URL here, and you're gonna use that when you're sending the data in. So now what we're gonna say here is, okay, when the data comes in, what we're gonna do first is we're going to create or update a contact, and we're gonna use the information coming in from our webhook to do that. Then we're gonna go out and we're gonna look up a row in a spreadsheet, and then from there, we're gonna decide, okay, if the row exists, then it doesn't exist, rather we wanna create it. If it does exist, we wanna update it. Pretty simple. We can see here, create it, add the columns in. Now, I'll cover some of this in all the other subsequent videos on those individual integrations, so don't sweat that. If it does already exist, we're gonna look it up, and basically, what are we gonna do with it? Oh, we're gonna add to this total column. So, okay, now I'm gonna bring up my Postman here. And Postman is just an easy way to send data into webhooks. So if you don't know what this is, though, you can ignore it. It's not a big deal. But here's that URL that we got from inside the app just now. Here is the body I'm sending in. You can see here, Sean 111333, etc. amount 0. I hit send, boom, 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 done, success. Now we go into the history here, and what we're gonna see is, here is me coming in on that history. And then if we go into the spreadsheet, oh, boom, there I am, right? So from there, what I can do obviously is I can come in and I can say, oh, I'm gonna put 10 as the amount. I'm gonna hit send, and boom. Then what'll happen is, there it is right there. It updates the amount, it updates the total. And then of course you can, I can change this like, Sean 8. And hit send, and then Sean 8's gonna come in here as well. And so all of this is being powered by those premium workflow actions. So the point here that I wanna get across to all of you is, okay, premium workflow actions are really about, think about all the things that you do in Zapier every day. It's a great way to start to replace those. A couple of things here, let's dive into the help docs. So first to start with, this is only available on the Pro plan. We do have plans that'll bring it down to the $297 and the $97, so don't sweat it. If you're on those plans, we'll get it to you. But we wanted to get it out to $497 first. So here's what's going on. You have to enable it in your agency settings. So let's scroll down and take a look at exactly how that works. So literally in your agency settings, you'll turn it on. And when you do, it's now available to all your sub accounts. And if you look here, I think it costs a penny an execution right now. You'll have to read this doc. I'm certain it's in here. And then also, you can see right here, new sub accounts will have 100 free executions. New sub accounts will have 100 free executions, because obviously we want people to be able to play with it and try it out and all of that other stuff. And then of course, like everything else, you can actually rebill it, right? So you can turn on the rebilling for this. You can create a markup for this. So I'm pretty excited about that. It's a great way for you as an agency to start adding additional revenue, whereas before, really weren't able to do that with Zapier. So anyways, as you can see, how does rebilling work? I mean, they've done a really great job. Even white labeled instructions for your clients, which is pretty cool. Huge props to the team for getting that done. So anyways, that is the gist on premium workflow actions. I will be coming out with videos all day on this specific Slack integration, all of that. But the sort of craziness that is possible now that we've enabled this also, just from a complexity perspective, is pretty wild. I saw a workflow where we're literally using it to update our ticketing system based on time. So like every day it checks to see if the ticket was closed, and if not, it automatically escalates it. It's really wild what's possible. So anyways, on that note, I hope all of you are having an awesome start to your Friday morning, and we will talk soon. Thanks.